Hello everybody, this is SteroidUnicorn here, and welcome back to our Minecraft survival server. It has been a very long time since I've actually recorded on this server, so I'm pretty excited to get back on here. The reason I haven't been is mostly because I haven't had it up and running. I just didn't want to have to pay for it, but now I'm at college and I've got good internet, so yeah, I can open chests without having to worry. So yeah, I'm gonna go around and just kind of show you guys what I've done in this world since I haven't been recording recently. So let's just sleep real quick. I don't know why they added that. The bed is too far away, so you can't sleep. I guess it's probably to do like bed elevators maybe, or something like that. But yeah, so we do have a new mending villager in our little village terrarium here, which I fixed. Or yeah, like a bunch of them died and I ended up breeding them, so now we have quite a few, as you can see probably through the glass there. Yeah, there's quite a few. Got a little iron golem in there protecting them too, so no worries for zombies. I've also went around the base and just kind of cleaned up all of the you know, diorite and andesite, except for up there, but I didn't want to have to destroy this. But in the main areas here, I have gotten rid of all that. So you can see all here, there's none. All up there. Okay, I missed this spot over here, but most of the area I have done. Like in here, there's a ton, and back here, like all along the walls and stuff. There was a whole lot. I got rid of all that. And then I also tested out a ceiling. As you guys probably know, I don't do ceilings. So this is dark, I think this is dark oak, spruce, and stone slabs. It looks alright. It's not too bad. I definitely think it could use some improvement, but, you know, it is what it is for now. So yeah, there's that. It's gonna chomp on some fish here. And then let's go check out a little bit more of the world. Oh, we got a bat on the stairs. You do not deserve to be here. Nice. Oh, you're not dead. Okay, now you are. Alright, so out here, last video I did, I think I had this, there was kind of like a dirt. So like when you came up the stairs here, there was like a hill, and then in the last episode I was clearing out the hill to flatten it. And now I flattened it completely, so I just kind of finished the job there. Let's go check out the Guardian farm, what I've been doing with that. So, hope you guys don't mind the lag in this area. I'm getting 19 frames per second right now, 17, holy. It's going to be a little choppy in this area, because I'm recording and also because all of the hoppers here. It's kind of crazy. Like if you look here, ton of hoppers, ton of hoppers over here. I don't remember it being this laggy. I might have to like allocate more RAM to Minecraft because it seems to be like becoming more demanding on the computers. Like I used to get 60 frames per second no matter what on Minecraft, but now it seems to be a little bit like choppy in areas like this. Like not recording, I still only get like 25 to 30 frames per second, which isn't too good, but yeah, so I'm going to show you guys what I did. Basically, this was the wall here. We were going to have these big doors leading out into the ocean, and then just be able to swim out. But then I kind of decided that it wasn't a good idea because there was guardians like kind of spawning in that area too. And they would kind of just come in the door and then just jump around and kind of be annoying. So yeah, that's why I kind of decided to clear this out. Hopefully that clears all of the guardian spawning spaces. And also in this area, I'm planning on putting kind of a chest area for the guardians. Because right now we have this really ghetto kind of thing down here where we basically just go down this ladder in this random hole in the floor and just go get all of our fish and all of our everything, you know. So yeah, that's the main reason we're doing that. And then maybe we're going to do like a door here or something. I still am deciding. I think we'll probably do some quartz and some I don't know. We'll decide the color palette after. I definitely want to do some quartz with this, but yeah. So yeah, that's basically about it for that. So yeah, I just did this like last night and today. I cleared out that cleared out that area there. But yeah, I think it's gonna look pretty cool once I get all that figured out. I only have 4 rockets left, so I'm gonna have to be a little conservative here. Up here in the mob farm. Okay, so it used to be, this was my first ever mob farm on this world. It would basically just have 4 water streams, so one going there, there, and there. And then a bunch of 4 8x8 squares, and then the mobs would walk off those squares into the water streams and flow down into the bottom area. And it worked good. It worked pretty good. But I decided that because of the new elytra, okay, well, the elytra aren't that new, but the rockets fireworks being able to be used with the elytra is pretty new. So with that being added, I decided that we would make it a creeper and spider farm only. So to do that, you basically just have to put slabs, or not slabs, trapdoors on the underside of the block. So in this block right here, any mob can spawn, right? Except for Enderman and Withers, I guess. But if you put a trapdoor up above there, then only creepers and spiders can spawn because they're the only ones short enough to actually spawn in that area. So that is why that's like that. I'm just going to fill this in. You can see the trapdoors there in that hole. And so yeah, now we're just going to get a ton of gunpowder to be able to make all of our stuff. Yeah, I don't have any right now. I think I took it all down, but we get lots of string and gunpowder. No rotten flesh or bones, but we have a bone farm already, and rotten flesh you don't really need. So yeah, basically, let's see if we can get a couple to spawn here. We should be able to. There's nobody else on the server right now. Yeah, no, nobody else. Come on. Anybody? Man, would make such a weird sound. I usually don't listen to it while I have headphones on. It sounds like a villager, almost. Like, her. There we go. There's a creeper. Okay. I just needed one to spawn to prove to you guys that it works. But once it gets going, it gets a lot, right? And you can AFK here, and you'll get quite a few. Could make it more improved. Maybe I will at some point. But yeah. I've also just been crafting up a lot of stuff from the Guardian farm. So we have a very, very large supply now of prismarine and sea lanterns and all that stuff. And of course, as I play on the server more, or anybody plays on the server, which actually is insane, we're gonna get a whole lot more, which is good. That's why I'm making the chest room, right? So let's just go check out what we have. I think it's up above. If we go up here, we got, yeah, okay. So we got a full double chest here of prismarine bricks, and then a little bit extra. Dark prismarine, now that one we're lacking a little bit. We've only got 2.5 or 1.5 stacks, sorry. Because we need the ink sacks for that, which comes from the farm, but not a lot. Like the occasional ink sack will go through, because the squids don't fall through the lava as easy. Usually they just burn up and die. But yeah, then the sea lanterns, we got a full double chest there and another half double chest there. So we got lots and lots of sea lanterns. No worries there. We're gonna have sea lanterns for days. So we can definitely build something with that at some point. We of course have our rainbow hall of mobs here, with the creeper with all the TNT and stuff. This texture pack has a little bit of, I have a little bit of difficulty seeing through some of these, like this one here. You can see it, you can see the zombie there, but it's not too easy. So yeah, that's about it. I think I probably did some other stuff, like I had to enchant a whole new set of armor and get elytra. Oh yeah, actually, that's another thing I did was I went shulker box raiding. So all the end cities I went to look for shulker boxes and stuff. Just over here, I think I have them all over this way. Yeah, right here. So there's 1, 2, 3, and there is 4 more in here. So I got a total of 7 shulker boxes. So that's not bad. It's not really enough to do like a whole bunch of fancy stuff with, but I did want to leave some for the other people on the server. I thought it would be a little bit cheap to just kind of take all of the shulker shells in the end, so that they have to fly out thousands of blocks to get them and stuff. So yeah, I made that a little bit easier for them. But yeah, so I think the basic plan in this episode and probably the next episode or two is going to be to make kind of a dome here. So a blue glass dome, kind of like this stuff here, this blue glass. Blue glass dome from there down. It's going to go kind of, it's going to be kind of a semicircle, right? So it's going to go around here, curve there, and then go straight down, and then curve, like it's gonna have kind of a round to it there and round to it there, and yeah, so I think that's gonna be kind of cool. So we can kind of go into our storage room and have a view out. I'm gonna do that before I actually do the storage chests in here, because storage chests involve a whole lot of redstone and stuff, and if they actually, like, the water flows down here, it's going to be kind of a pain. It's going to wreck all the redstone and all that, so I'm going to save that. But yeah, I'm going to check the time on this episode. I don't think it's been very long. Wow, okay. I don't think it's been very long, so if we have enough time, I'm going to start on that dome a little bit. And yeah, so yeah, I'll get started on that, and I'll catch you guys in a bit. Okay. The lag is killer. Alright guys, so we have to go and smelt up all of this sand. I did just remember something that I changed as well. So if we just pop in here, should be okay. Yep. So before we had just this crazy, just redstone stringy mess of, yeah, just redstone everywhere. Redstone torches, redstone towers, redstone, flashing redstone everywhere. There was like a path going up here. With redstone, there was a torch tower right here, like a bunch of stringy redstone here, and like, yeah, it was just really not too good a sight. So I realized I don't think I could have done this when I was building it before, because I think they broke it at one point, but then they made it possible again. So basically, as an elevator for items, you used to have to do like a dropper elevator or something like that, which I was never very good at making those, but now you're able to just use glass. So it's just like a crisscross of glass, and then a dispenser pointing up into the glass, and then the items will just like travel upwards in the glass. So now we just have a water stream at the top. It's still not perfected yet, because the water stream doesn't actually bring the items along the hoppers. Like, it doesn't go quite along with the hoppers there, because the items get caught in them. But yeah, so I did that. You can see it at work here. We'll just toss that in there. You can see them go up into the system, and then they'll get sorted as usual. But yeah, so I'm gonna go and smelt up all of this sand that we've been using to clear out the water for the Guardian farm, and we're gonna use it to make glass. So yeah, I don't actually have to collect any extra resources. I just use what I've already been using to clear out the Guardian farm, so that's good. And we get to use our super smelter, which I have not used in quite some time. I think here, yeah, this is where you put in all of the items. I kind of it's kind of a bad system, but it works, I guess. So I just go like that in each one of the hoppers. Oh my gosh, wow, actually that's crazy. Alright. I can't believe I used that. You'd think I'd make something a little better. Oh well. That works. I think I lost a slab somewhere. Oh well. Oh yeah, right there. Boop. Cool. So yeah, that's gonna go and smelt up, I think. And yeah, so we're going to smelt that up and go and work on the farm. Alright, so kind of an impending disaster. I was trying to see why the furnaces were not starting up, and it turned out that I accidentally put the coal in the fuel, or no, not the, I put the coal in the item, the smelted. I put the coal in the top slot, basically, of the furnace. So there was stacked up coal here, which obviously you do not want. So that's why I wasn't starting up. But while I was like destroying the iron bars that were in front so that I could access each furnace, I accidentally broke this middle furnace, which then basically made it so that the hopper, there was a minecart on top of it, and then there was a hopper behind it, which I broke as well. And yeah, so basically I've got a whole lot of fixing to do, because this whole behind area here, you can see there's supposed to be a rail right where my head is, a powered rail, so that it can pick up coal, because there's supposed to be coal going in here. I think coal, yeah, there's supposed to be coal going in there. So I think there's supposed to be a block here, but I don't know if I can break that block, so I don't know how I'm supposed to place the rail on top. Can I break this block? Let's try. Nope, can't break that block, and now that minecart is going to come over and drop. As you can see, guys, I'm having a whole lot of fun with that. Alright, guys, so I have gotten all of the glass together. I fixed the, the smelter. It was kind of a mess. I had to get it all in behind and figure out what the redstone was. You know, it's always hard to figure out redstone after the fact, because it's probably been like a year since I actually made that, so I had to figure out what I was thinking back then. But I eventually figured it out, so that's good. And I started on the glass here, which it looks really cool. I think it looks a little bit better in the daytime because you can actually see out a little bit, but you can see some squids there and stuff like that through it. But I think it looks pretty cool. And this is kind of what I was meaning about the curve, so it's going to go kind of like this. I tried to make it kind of a curve instead of like just a diagonal, because like originally I was trying to do a curve with these, but I ended up just doing a diagonal pattern. And so this, I'm going to do a curve. So you can see that there's 2 blocks here and 2 blocks here, but only 1 here and 1 here, so that's supposed to kind of mimic a curve, kind of. So we got a few people on the server right now, which is kind of cool. There was actually 5 on earlier, including myself, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so it's kind of just a methodical process, I find. It's kind of cool to just watch it as it kind of gets built. Basically, just listen to music and just dig all this just like that. And yeah, that's about it. So it's not going to be too interesting. Basically, just do like a curve like that, and just kind of this whole end right here is going to be kind of like a dome. The rest of it's not going to be. I think kind of what I've decided for the rest of it is we're going to do kind of quartz pillars and maybe some prismarine as well. Pillars right here. And probably we're going to turn this. Originally I wanted this to be a laboratory. Because of the iron here, it looked kind of like a lab floor. But I'm using a texture pack where it's black. And I also, having the dome on the end here wouldn't really make it very laboratory-ish, in my opinion. So I think what we're going to do is kind of make it a laboratory that's been overgrown. So it used to be a laboratory, and now it's just kind of a overgrown temple, kind of. So yeah, that's what this is going to turn into. So some quartz pillars, and then some probably blue glass in between the quartz pillars. So I think that'll turn out pretty cool. But yeah, so I'm going to get started on that, and we'll see what it looks like when it's finished. So I just realized that I'm gonna have to clear out this entire stone area here. I was thinking it would all be just sand, but not really, because we can't really see out of there with the glass if we have this giant hill here, so I'm gonna have to clear out that whole hill. Basically just to there, I think. And then I'm probably gonna round it around the corner, like just gonna make it look like a hill again. But yeah, I want to be able to see out this way the whole way, because it's got a really nice view here. Like, it's kind of like a valley in the ocean. Yeah, I think that'll look really good. It's just going to take a while to clear all this out. We do have another beacon, but our haste beacon reaches to, like, right here. Right here? Yep. So we have the haste beacon right here, and then I can kind of just walk over here and just, like, take as much out as I possibly can. That. Yeah, you can actually get quite a bit just off that little burst. Yeah, so that's good for that, and then you run back, grab another one, go out again. The most annoying part is probably going to be when all the water starts pouring in, and then you have to deal with that, and then guardians like this. If you guys don't remember, the main reason why I don't know the exact dimensions of this guardian farm is because the farm didn't actually generate, but the guardians did. So, like, it's a spawning area for guardians, but the actual temple didn't generate, so I couldn't tell exactly where it was. Which was a complete fluke. I didn't mind it, though, because that means I didn't have to clear out the whole guardian farm and everything to make this. But if you actually type in the seed, I don't know exactly. Can you just go seed? I don't have permission. Okay, well, never mind. But if you do type in seed and then get the seed and then you type it in and generate a new world with that seed, you will have this exact world, but with this temple actually here. So the structure will be here in that world. So it was just a complete fluke that this world didn't generate it. So I think that's pretty cool, actually. We kind of have a unique world that pretty much nobody can actually get. But yeah, so I'm going to clear all this out, finish it up, and we'll see what it looks like. Alright guys, it is time for the grand unveiling. So I just finished it. I spent about probably like 2-ish hours of actual playtime making it. So yeah, let's check it out. So boom. Right there, it is all blue glass. It is all a nice dome. And I like how you can kind of see it through all 3 doors as you walk up to it. It's pretty cool. And let's just check out the inside. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I think it's pretty cool. I actually really like it. Obviously the floor needs to be changed, but this is generally what this is going to look like. And then the storage area as well is going to be in here. I'm not exactly sure where in this room I'm going to put it. Either along the back, there's going to be probably 3 rows of chests along here, or along the sides. I think the back's probably better. But yeah, so I cleared out that big hill that I was saying. It was right here. It kind of went from there basically over to here. So I kind of just cleared all that out so we can see straight across. We can see all the marine life, you know, these little guys here and the squids. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool, and I just kind of chopped it off until about there. So yeah, it doesn't really block any of the view. I figured I could have cut it to 90, but I think the hill actually goes like straight across there, so I'd have to go really far out to actually get a good view. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it like that, but I do like how you can see it's kind of like having a reverse aquarium. It's pretty cool. Like, you can see all the wildlife in its actual natural habitat, which is pretty cool. So you get to see the guardians and the squids, and the guardians killing the squids. It's a good old murder scene. Love it. Okay, so yeah, I think that's gonna be about it for this episode, guys. If you like this video, leave a like. And yeah, so I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. See ya.